Okay, today we're going to do a basic granny square. So to start off, as usual, we make our slip knot. And we get ready to chain. This time it's a very short chain. We're going to make a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to turn this chain into a circle. To do that, we come back down to the first chain we made, take the hook underneath both sides of the V. Just make sure that your yarn is not splitting. Catch the yarn, pull it through one, and pull it through the other. And now we have one tiny little circle. You can see it right there. Then we're going to make a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. And that chain of 3 will form the first treble of the first corner. So we're going to make a treble now through the middle of the circle. So you're going to come in through the middle of the circle rather than through a stitch. You're going to pull your yarn through. Got 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over through 2 loops. Yarn over through 2 loops. Then you're going to do the same thing again. So yarn over through the middle of the circle. Yarn over, pull it through. You've got 3 loops on your hook. So yarn over, come through 2. And yarn over, come through 2. And this cluster of 3 trebles forms the first corner of your granny square. The next step is to make a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to make 3 more trebles into the center of the circle. Yarn over, in through the middle of the circle, yarn over, pull through, yarn over through 2 loops, yarn over through 2 loops. Yarn over through the middle of the circle, yarn over, back through, yarn over through 2 loops, yarn over through 2 loops. Yarn over through the middle of the circle, yarn over, back through, yarn over through 2 loops, yarn over through 2 loops. So there you have your second corner made up of another collection of 3 trebles. So we're going to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to repeat. Back in through the middle of the circle. One treble, 2 trebles, 3 trebles, and now we have 3 corners. We're going to do it again. Another chain of 3, 2, 3, and 3 more trebles into the middle. 1 treble, 2 treble, and 3 trebles. Just make sure you're not catching that loose thread. You can just pop that behind. So now you have 4 clusters of 3 trebles. To join these last 2 to make the last corner, you're going to make a chain of 3, 2, 3, and then the first chain of 3 that you made over here, you're going to just slip stitch into the top chain. So put your hook through, grab the yarn, pull it back through there, and back through your stitch. And there you have your first round of your granny square done. You've got 4 corners and 4 sections. So to make it easier to see, I'm going to change colour. So I have a nice blue here. I'm going to add that on. Add on your colour. Just pop the yarn on the hook. Pull it through. Pull this tight behind, and I like to tie a little knot just so it doesn't come loose while you're working. And then we are ready to start round 2. So for the granny square, you're working into the spaces between the clusters of trebles. So to get over here for this first round, we're going to make a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're ready to work into this space, not into the stitch, but into the corner space. So you're going to do a yarn over, into the corner, pull it through, got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I'm going to make a second one, and a third one. Then you're going to make a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to make 3 more trebles into this very same corner. So you've yarn over into the corner, pull the yarn through, you've got, you can straighten it out, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, got 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, back into the same corner, yarn over, pull through, yarn over through 2 loops, yarn over through 2 loops, and one more, yarn over into the same corner, back through, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. Now, so for this corner, you've got 3 treble crochets, a chain of 3, and 3 treble crochets. The next place we're going to work into is this corner over here, and to get there we're going to make a chain, just 1. So, 1. Then we're going to repeat the steps we took on this corner, so it's going to be 3 trebles, a chain of 3, and 3 trebles. So that's the first 3, and a chain of 3, and then 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So we've got 1/2 of the next round done. To get to the next corner, we're going to make a chain of 1, and then we're ready to work into this corner over here. So 3 trebles, that's 1, 2, 3, a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and 3 more trebles. 1, 2, 3. Now we're 3/4 of the way there. So to get to the next space where we're going to work, and to chain 1 again, and we're going to do 3 trebles. This corner is going to be slightly different to the rest. It starts off the same. So we have 3 trebles, a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. If you remember, at the start of the round we made a chain of 4 to get over to the first corner. Well, this chain of 4 is going to form the last treble in this section, so we only need to make 2 here. That's 1, 2, and then same as in the previous round, we're going to connect in to the third chain from the first. I'm going to just do a slip stitch. So slip stitch is just, again, you put your hook through, pull the yarn through the chain and through your stitch. That's it. That's the second round done. So you've got a nice square and you're ready to start round 3. We're going to add on another colour so it's easier to see for round 3. So just add that on again. A quick little knot so it doesn't come loose. And we're ready to go. So this time we're already at the space where we're going to start to work for round 3. So after adding on the yarn, I'm going to do yarn over, and you're going to make 3 trebles in this space. This is the first round that has a side section. The previous 2 rounds only had corner sections. So you have your 3 trebles there, and that's all that goes into the side section, just 3 trebles. So you're going to chain 1 to get to the corner, and same as the previous round, each corner has 3 trebles, a chain of 3 and 3 trebles. So we're going to make 1 treble, 2, 3, chain of 3, 2, 3, and 3 more trebles. Two, 3. So we're back to a side again, and we're going to do chain 1 and make 3 trebles into our side space. 1, 2, 3, and chain 1, and we're back at another corner again. Then chain 1 to the middle section, chain 3 crochets, 3 treble crochets. 3, and then it's chain 1, and we're back to another corner. One, 2, 3, and chain 3 treble crochets. Chain 1, and back to the side with 3 treble crochets, 2, 3, and then we're coming back to a corner, chain 1, three trebles, chain 3, 3, and 3 trebles. Then chain 1 and join it into the top of the first treble of the round. Slip stitch again. So rounds 2 and 3 basically form the pattern for the granny square. As the granny square gets bigger, the more pieces you're going to have at the side. In the last round we only worked one side piece and a corner, one side piece and a corner, but as you can see, this next round you're going to have 2 pieces to work into on the side, and each round you go, that number increases. You always only have the 4 corners, unless you've gone completely wrong and you've got 5 corners, then I suggest going back, but every time you'll increase the amount of spaces along the side to work into. So it's a pretty pattern, and there are endless combinations of colours you can use. Every combination of colour looks different. If you add a white or a cream or a black between each round for every second round, it gives it a whole other look as well. You could do it all in one colour. Like I said, I done it in different colours so that you could see the different steps easier. But there's endless ideas for what you can do colour wise with a granny square. I think we'll add another round. I've added on some green yarn, and for this round, same as for round 2, you start off with a chain of 4, 4, and that will get you to your first section. So it's a side section, which means we're just going to do 3 trebles in there. 1, 2, 3, then chain 1, and we're at the corner. So it's chain 3, or 3 trebles, chain 3, and 3 trebles again into the same corner. Chain 1, and you're at the first side. So 3 trebles, chain 1, and you can see here now there's a second side section, so we're going to do 3 trebles in that. And chain 1, and we're at a corner again. throwing scissors around. Now, if you remember in round 2, this first chain of 4 formed part of the last section. Same thing happens here. So this is a side section. It would normally have 3 trebles in it, but this is counted as 1. So we just need to make 2 in there. And then we join our yarn to finish the round by making a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. And there we have it. That's 4 rounds.